Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is India and today we are going to be doing an unboxing of the January Litjoy crate. If I remember correctly from last month, there should be 2 books in here. 2, count them. 2 books in here, which is super exciting. So let's go ahead and dive in. I don't remember the theme, but I can't wait to see what it's got. It's not that heavy. It's not that heavy. And so we'll see what's in here. If I don't cut myself first, let me put the box down. Ripping. Not doing a good job of ripping. Apparently I don't know how to rip things. We have the Pirate Thief crate. This is the artwork for this month. The Pirate Thief crate. The artwork is done by Deanna Dworick, who's based in London. The book for this month is, because we always do the book first with Litjoy crate, or else the items and the information doesn't make sense. Okay, so it is Ship of Smoke and Steel by Django Wexler. It says, in the lower wards of Kanzoka, one of the two, the great port city of the Blessed Empire, 18-year-old ward boss Isoka enforces the will of her criminal masters with the power of Milos, the Well of Combat. The money she collects keeps her little sister living in comfort, far from the bloody streets they grew up on. When Ahsoka's magic is discovered by the government, she's arrested and brought to the Emperor's spy master, who sends her on an impossible mission: steal Soliton, a legendary ghost ship, a ship from which no one has ever returned. If she fails, her sister's life is forfeit. On board Soliton, Ahsoka must become part of the brutal crew and join their endless battles against twisted creatures, contend with feelings for a charismatic fighter who shares her combat magic, and face a fearless prince who wields an even darker power. Interesting. It's like Pirates of the Caribbean. What was it? Was it the second one? Is it the second one with Davy Jones? It's like that meets like Ghosts meets like, I don't know, but it's interesting. Interesting. Let's see what we got in here though. Of course, there is the Litjoy edition of Ship of Smoke and Steel. Has the art print on the inside. This art print on the inside of the cover, as well as signed by the author. But let's dive in here. We have first, Litjoy used to do jewelry all the time, and lately they've been coming back to it. I think they decided to do this one after the Muse of Nightmares box. But it is a bracelet, and it reminds me of Pirates of the Caribbean, the coin, the first one. Collectible, stackable bracelet pirate set. The gold calls to us, for a pirate's heart can't beat without that gold. Don your Litjoy exclusive collectible charm bracelet and set sail on a bookish adventure with style. Pirate style, that is. Doesn't this look exactly like Pirates of the Caribbean? Like, it looks exactly like that. The galleon that they have in the very first one that turns them into zombie ghost people. Yup. And that can be the black pearl right there. Yep. It's officially what it is. And it says savvy, because that's all Johnny Depp ever says. It doesn't say that it's hinting on Pirates of the Caribbean, because they probably aren't allowed to, but that's what it is. Next up, we have Favorite Pirates coaster set. Woo! Designed by Evie Sayo, who designs very beautiful things. It says, but the crew of the Soliton make up for their lack of numbers with sheer variety. As I'd already observed, they come from every nation around the Central Sea. Imperials, Jashtani, Icelings, Southerners, and still others I can't place at all. There be no lone type of pirate in the sea. True, each of our favorite pirates of literature and film bring something different to the profession. Alas, we couldn't pick a favorite, so we chose to celebrate 4 fantastic pirates with these gorgeous men. Ahem, gorgeous pirate coasters designed by Evie. This one obviously is Jack Sparrow. This is the day you will always remember as the day you almost caught Captain Jack Sparrow. Of course, when my glass is empty, it's going to be asking why is all the wine gone, because instead of all the rum gone. It says, who needs a prince when you can have a pirate? I don't know this one. And it doesn't tell me who they are. Who needs a prince when you can have a pirate? I don't know this one. What would the world be like without James Captain Hook? Captain Hook, we got this. Okay, and the last one, anything worth doing starts as a bad idea. I don't know who this is either, so sorry. It's a bad idea, me and you. Me and you. Some Sarah Bareilles for you. Okay, next up. I think this is going to be our Yo-Ho Reader's Life for Me shot glass. Which is interesting. Maybe. If I can get it open. I don't want my husband. It's a shot glass. Of course, if I take too many of these, I won't be reading very much. No, I'm coming. Boom. Yo-ho, yo-ho. It says, no lollygagging, Jack says, waving to us with both hands. Come, come, time for shopping later. Now is the time for drinking. Ne'er there be a pirate that doesn't find a little solace at the bottom of a cup, but the drinking life isn't for us all. We like to think of this mini shot glass as a perfect little collectible for storing small trinkets, displaying on your bookshelf, or maybe if the wind is blowing it towards treasure, a shot or two. It's a Litjoy Crate exclusive. Okay. Next, looks like we've got a little wall art for the win. Got the pirate's life. I gotta open these things. Is this the Kraken? Did we release it? I didn't know we released it. It's so tiny. It says it is a Kraken pin banner. I've heard stories of the monsters of the world, but I never thought to see with my own eyes. Monsters abound in these waters. If there be one thing that the Soliton has in plenty, it's the crawling and creepy things of the sea. Hang your pins, especially your Litjoy's exclusive enamel pins, on the banner featuring the legendary sea monster, the Kraken. So, if you don't have a quilt like I do, you can hang your pins here. And they have a picture of the octopus pin, which I think we got in a different box sometime last year. But I do remember seeing that. Okay, next up, Litjoy Collector's Trading Cards, Throne of Glass. There's 2 in this box. Because I swear that they're really just going to give us all of the Throne of Glass characters and the cards. Like, all the Sarah J. Maas characters we're going to get in the Litjoy cards. It says, I have fought men who were bigger and stronger than me many times. When I was a little girl, I fought men who might as well have been ogres compared to my slight frame. Like Melos, Manon, and Lysandra. Here we go, Manon. Manon Blackbeak. From Sarah J. Maas, Throne of Glass series, do not back down, do not cower in the face of a challenge. They are no sideline maidens, but fierce fighters in word. Got Lysandra, our shapeshifter. But fierce fighters in word, deed, and intelligence. They are pirates and heroes, and we may be in love with them. We are definitely in love with them. That's not a question. Ooh, Manon got the Queen of Clubs. Interesting. And Lysandra got the Jack of Diamonds. Yeah, no, we're definitely in love with Madame Blackbeak. There wasn't a question about that. Nope. So we've got our brooding author letter. Look at that, our brooding. That's what that is. Our brooding author letter. And it says, "Dear Litjoy readers, I hope you can read my horrendous chicken scratches. Man, you write just as well as I do. It says, the book that you hold in your hands has taken a long, strange journey to get to this point. I first sketched the basic concept on an enormous ghost ship called Soliton, and the outcasts trapped on board, way back in 2006 as part of my first attempt at a grand fantasy series. That project collapsed under its own weight, but I've been rescuing bits and pieces of it ever since. Author plot tip, author pro tip, always save everything. This image was always one I wanted to get to the page sooner or later." No. "A lot has happened since then. I've written a dozen or so other books for starters, and I was thrilled to have the chance to finally come back to Soliton and the Outcast. Quite a lot has changed. Of course, all for the better, I hope. But there are pieces of Ship of Smoke and Steel that are straight out of my half-forgotten dreams. It's an amazing feeling to get to share that with everyone." Django Wexler. Yeah, here's his chicken scratch. Right, just as good as me. It's okay. And this is the drool-worthy portrait of Pirate Lord Captain Rolfe of Skulls Bay. See, I told y'all, Throne of Glass. But I talked about their love of Throne of Glass and how it brought the two co-founders of Litjoy together. So, there it is. But about the artist, Salome Toltz. Is a self-taught artist who studied fashion design at university. She started painting several years ago using traditional methods, but it was last year when she started painting Akatar fan art that she discovered her passion for digital art. We are thrilled to be including this gorgeous print of Rolfe from the Throne of Glass series. That's not how I pictured Rolfe, of our pirate of Skulls Bay, at all. Fighting for the Mycenaeans. Not at all. I don't know what I pictured, but it wasn't that. So, the bonus books. I told you we had 2 books, but there are 2 books in here, and it was not that heavy. Brightly Burning. Brightly Burning. This is one of the best by Alexa Dawn. Dawn. It's pretty and purple. One of the best surprises that we've finagled into this crate is a bonus book. This really is a treasure trove, whether it is a spaceship or a pirate ship. Brace yourself for reading adventure of a lifetime. I know nothing about this book. Nothing at all. Let's see what the inside flap has to say. Can love conquer deception and intrigue? Don't you love the top blurbs on the inside of hardbacks? You're like, is this the one sentence you wanted to put for this book? Is it? Is it? Stella Ainsley leaves poverty behind when she quits. Sorry. Stella Ainsley leaves poverty when she quits her engineering job aboard the Stalwart to become a governess on a private ship. On the Rochester, there's no water ration, more books than one person could devour in a lifetime, and an AI who seems more friend than robot. But no one warns Stella that the ship seems to be haunted, nor that it may be involved in a conspiracy that could topple the entire interstellar fleet. Surrounded by mystery, Stella finds her equal in the brooding but kind 19-year-old captain. So, yeah, I read that right. 19-year-old Captain Hugo, when several attempts on his life spark more questions than answers, and the beautiful Bianca Ingram appears at Hugo's request. His unpredictable behavior causes Stella's suspicions to mount. Without knowing whom to trust, Stella must decide whether to follow her head or her heart. Alexa Dawn's lush and enthralling reimagining of the classic Jane Eyre, set among the stars, will seduce and beguile you. So, y'all, apparently I need to read Jane Eyre, because I haven't. I'm sorry. I haven't read Jane Eyre. Which means, because I feel like once I read Jane Eyre, then I'll be able to also read My Plain Jane. And then I'll be able to read this book. So, I'll do it. Because I feel like I just need a basis. Like, I need a basis for all of this. Because a Jane Eyre retelling doesn't help me much. Sorry. Oh, look at that. They're starting to cover their books in baggies, like Fairy Loot, instead of in boxes. Instead of in plastic. So, whoop. Here it is, y'all. The book. Django Wexler. Ship of Smoke and Steel. This is really interesting. I need a picture of the man. Like, so many words. So many big words. This is the book. The book. Let's see. Nothing on the book, but of course on the inside, you've got your reversible dust jacket, as they like to call it. Okay. Well, that is it for this box. A lot of interesting things. This book sounds so interesting. I hope it doesn't fall short. I really hope it doesn't fall short, because it's got some cool concepts in here. Like, it's got some really cool concepts. And like I said, gotta read Jane Eyre. I'm gonna read Jane Eyre. Coasters, always useful. I love useful things. Always useful. The bracelet, I like it. I'm not a bracelet wearer. I really just wear my watch and a hairband if my hair's not already up. I don't really wear a bracelet that often because the jingling and the movement, so, but it's cute. I like it. A lot of cute things. My stack of trading cards is getting bigger, and this isn't even all of them. We're gonna have to do something with these, or I need to figure out what kind of picture I want to take with these. So my stack of trading cards are getting bigger. But these are the most recent too. And shot glass for us alcoholics. But anyway, that is it for this box, for the January box, the birthday box. I hope you guys liked the box. Let me know what you thought of some of the items down below in the comments. Also, don't forget to like this video if you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed, and follow me on all the social media so that way you never miss anything and you can see how I use these items at home. So, but until next time, keep turning the pages.